Hello, baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Homer, and this is Genshin Impact, and this is not Krai. Oh, see, Lolly, amazing, absolutely amazing. We're going to be going back to our accommodations to rest after the absolutely crazy moments that we had in the last episode. Not only with, Lauma, but the Damselette and our sister. Just really, I don't know, like it's still hard to even think that it was real. You know, looking back at all this stuff, it really is hard to think that it was even real at all. Just because, like, I never expected something like that to happen in such quick succession, one after the other. The team we're using today is Princess Retinue, Garmin, Bennett, Seed Lolly, Fischl. It is a team that I like quite a bit. Let's go back in here and see how Paimon's doing, because Ether went for a walk. And that walk turned out to be 10 miles in the opposite direction of this place. He walked for a while. He walked for a long while. And I guess, like, we're happy he did because he got to meet up with a few characters as well. Let's see if Paimon's doing okay. She's not in her bed? Or maybe she is, but just not here unless we see the scene. Went out to clear my head and came back with even more on my mind. Yeah. What on earth is Lumine playing at? What's this? Wait, another note? Because we left a note for Paimon.
Paimon woke up and saw you were gone, so she made you a cup of berry juice to help you sleep. Her own secret recipe. When you get back, drink it up and go get yourself some rest.
No, who could say bad things about Paimon? Come on. Oh my god, what a sweetheart. She woke up, saw we were gone, made a glass of juice so we could go to sleep quicker, and then went back to bed. Look at her adorable self. Oh my god. Paimon's right, I need to sleep, got her a full day of adventuring ahead. That is why she is our best companion. She is our best friend for life. That is so sweet. She is a sweetheart and 10 halves.
Good morning? If now still counts as morning.
I guess so, especially like since we both had to wake up during the night.
When did you get back last night? Did you sleep well?
Very well, thanks to your berry juice. She's so happy about it too. That is I love Paimon so much.
So, where'd you wander off to on your midnight stroll? Anything interesting to see in Not Cry at night?
More than you'd believe.
Oh, really? Come on, don't leave Paimon hanging.
We should say, right? Oh, we're hungry?
All right. Guess we'll have to feed your stomach before we feed Paimon's curiosity.
This is like I can find countless moments where she's been always taking care of us as well, right? She is like purely our guide and our companion and our best friend. She's amazing.
Let's go grab something to eat while we talk.
You know, and from the moment of we will be united, I remember that specifically. That moment was the moment where I was like, oh, that's Paimon and Aether's relationship going forward. When he was going really crazy, not crazy, he was like having a bit of a moment at the time, and Paimon's first instinct was to get him to safety before anything else. Amazing. Look back at that moment, it's an amazing moment for Paimon and Aether, especially with all the stuff happening at that moment too. This is, I don't care who says, this is a nice room. You know what I mean? Like, legitimately, like nowadays, even with all the dingy stuff, like the broken down walls and the repaired walls, like, you could sell this place and rent it out for, like, you could steal from someone with the amount of money that you could rent this place out nowadays, legitimately, with how high rent prices have gotten. And you could sell it as, like, rustic and classic, you know? It's like a steampunk house, you know? For sure. Where are we getting our food? Oh, just here. Okay.
Phew. This is just the best, huh? Free food, free lodging.
Look at his face.
This bark is bred for life material, that's for sure.
Honestly.
Hey, did you hear what happened?
To Lanza?
Hear about what?
Is a rumor?
You know, all that commotion over at the Frost Moon Scions.
Wait, what?
Crazy, huh?
First of all, she looks awesome, but what's the commotion? We were over there last night, right?
Huh? What happened?
See what I mean? Completely oblivious to what's going on around
What's
you.
happening, though?
The sacred relic of theirs. It's been stolen.
Wait, it was stolen after all? Because we just got close to it, right? Oh my god. Adding Zach's, like, voice acting to this, like, actually adds, like a little bit of a flair to this, right? For sure.
Hey, slow down. Paimon knows you're hungry, but you don't have to worry about her stealing your food.
Oh.
At least
Oh
not
no, you can
today.
still wear what you want. It's the fact that this relic was stolen. Did Lumine actually get it? In the end? But then, like, we were there when she was there, right?
What? Was it those
We were
Fatui?
there. We were there last night.
No idea. But the news has already spread right through Nasha Town.
Yeah, oh my god, there's a mystery happening.
What did their high priestess... what did they call her again? The moon... something... Anyway, what did she say about it?
What could she say? She's the one who discovered it was missing.
Oh my god. And of course she tried to find it for us as well, but also Lumine believes that she was like, you know, lying to us about the time frame in which she can get the item for us. Oh my god. What has happened?
She was in Nasha Town first thing this morning, hoping to launch a joint investigation with the Voynich Guild.
Right?
Whoa! Did you hear that? Lauma and the others, their sacred relic's been stolen.
We gotta tell Paimon we were there last night. We gotta tell Paimon.
Who into that would
Look at his
even have
face.
the nerve? Paimon bets it was that bunch of good-for-nothing, rule-breaking, troublemaking Fatui.
Because I think even Aether's thinking right now, did Lumine follow through with it? Even though that fog appeared, did she actually get it? Look at his face. We gotta be honest, we were there. But Lumine and I were only once to enter the secret chamber last night. Could it have been her? That's what we're thinking, like.
Huh? What's wrong? You feeling okay?
There's something happening here, Paimon.
A joint investigation? Good luck getting any takers. Unless there's some reward or business opportunity to sweeten the deal.
I'd help, because I'm actually like very interested in what this mystery is, or what's happening behind this mystery.
Same thoughts here. So just a few minutes back, she switched gears and headed over to the one place that might actually be able to solve this. The Curatorium of Secrets.
The Curatorium.
Ah! You scared, Paimon. What is it?
Next stop, the Curatorium of Secrets. Oh my god.
Huh? Okay, just...
Oh.
Paimon's not a baby, you know. Quit pulling her
Paimon,
arm.
I'm sorry, but you'll realize when I tell you what's happening, how it's maybe is a pull your arm situation. I think he's just very frantic, you know what I mean? Like, of course you would be. Like, this is we were legitimately the last people to see it. We were there last night. So obviously the suspicions in your mind would be our sister had taken it. Because but then we didn't see her physically take it because Flynn stepped in at that moment. I have no idea. No idea. This is it? You guys know I love a good mystery, but
Sorry to... Huh? There's no one here.
beautiful location.
But didn't they just say Lauma came this way a few minutes ago?
Yeah. Oh my god, look at the cat. It actually has like a really cool design in it, right?
No one except for a cat watching over the front desk.
I love black cats. I really do. Oh my god, the jewelry on the cat.
Excuse me. Are we supposed to check in here?
Maybe. Oh, no, look at him.
No idea what that means. Is this Lauma's personal receptionist or something? Pretty sure she'd be the only person who could actually understand it.
Yeah, she can talk to animals, right? Or is he leading us somewhere? The interiors are so nice in this in Not
Head
Krai.
into that room.
I know they're supposed to be like, and again, they are technically like kind of not dingy, but they're like repaired areas, like they're like sewn together, basically, like, you know, what would you call it, like patched together? But like the way they've done it, and obviously that's what you do, right? Like even if it's a patched together area, you make it your own, and it looks beautiful and really cozy.
But why not?
Oh,
Like I told you already, that's just... Another client.
oh my god! So she's talking to new character. We got some golden shoes here. Oh no!
So, you were in this room the whole time?
I love the lack of shame our characters have.
Something I can do.
New
for you.
character.
Traveler. Paimon.
Hey Lauma.
Oh, you're acquainted then?
Who is this? Who is this? Love the yellow, like, what is it, paint on the lips?
Yes. They visited Hiisi Island yesterday.
Gorgeous
We
color.
had dinner together.
Gorgeous color hair here. gorgeous. But again, I love the kind of like dark green color here already. A Dendro character.
Allow me to introduce you. Traveler, Paimon. This is Nefer.
Nefer.
Voice of the Curatorium of Secrets.
You look so freaking... Oh my god. Look at the eyes as well. The way the paint comes down from the eyes and the shadow around the eyes and the color of the eyes. The gold with the green goes so well together. With the different shades of green. It looks so cool. She looks amazing. She's so freaking cool. This says a lot, by the way, about Nod Krai, right? This is like my favorite design so far. And we have a game of Flynns and Laumas in this game, you know? This is my fear. And we have Damselettes, you know? Well, I guess the Damsel would be like my, probably my favorite overall design. But I'm talking about like designs like here in Nod Krai. This character, amazing. Love the color tone. Even love like you can see kind of like a little bit of like a cunningness in her eyes as well.
Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, she's awesome. She's awesome. Is she holding a cat?
They are travelers who arrived in Nod Krai just yesterday.
Oh, she's so cool.
Greeted by the birds and beasts of this land. They are kind-hearted souls who walk in the moonlight's glow.
Thank you so much. She's praising me here while I'm like literally like just standing here like, oh my god, you're so cool. to Nefer. You're so cool, oh my god. Even like the claws are like a cat as well. Oh my god. Oh no, yeah, the feeling the kind of the shakes. I love the hair tone. The color hair of the hair, I mean. She's so freaking cool. Look at her.
Interesting.
Look at her. Look at her right now. Actually,
Thank you, Lauma. But you need not have introduced them.
Oh my god, she's so cool.
They are great heroes, renowned throughout the nations beyond our borders.
She knows about us. She knows about us. And I know about you, how cool you are. I just heard about it right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love that someone does know of us, right? Oh, look at the cunning smile as well.
Do not forget, I deal in information. Just because most people in Nod Krai pay scant attention to foreign affairs, that does not mean the same goes for the Curatorium of
That makes
Secrets.
sense. And what a way to set up the fact that she does know information. She's one of the few people from Nod Krai who know of us completely, right?
They're the heroes everyone was talking about before. The ones who saved Natlan during the Abyss Crisis.
Every framing of her is so freaking cool. But yeah, she knows about the freaking Abyss Crisis as well. And us saving him. Love the earpiece. Help, I never felt this uncomfortable being praised before. How am I supposed to explain what happened last night now? We're a bit embarrassed. A bit shy, which is understandable.
I see. We Frostmoon Scions seldom leave our domain, so I had not heard of your heroic deeds. Please, forgive my ignorance.
She's like, all this time I was with the hero of Natlan, and the hero of Mondstadt, and the hero of Sumeru, and the hero of Inazuma, you know, the hero of Fontaine.
It's no big deal. We were hoping to keep a low profile anyway. If we had to list all of our titles and good deeds, we'd be talking till sundown, and then some.
I love he lowered the same time when he lowers his hand a little bit. No, but she's not wrong. The fact, the amount of stuff that these guys have done.
Huh? What's wrong? Still not feeling great?
So, what brings you both
He's
to
really
the
shy
Curatorium today?
Oh my god, she's so freaking cool.
Oh, so basically, we were just eating when we overheard people talking about how the Frostmoon Scion's relic had been stolen, and then he dragged Paimon over here.
Yeah, because we heard you were here. We heard Lauma was here.
I see.
Oh, is she always suspicious?
Ah, I see. So you came over here because you were worried about Lauma. A combination truly befitting of great heroes. Strong at arms and pure of heart.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I can't take this much longer. Are we actually just like so overwhelmed by how shy we are? Look at his eyes. It's very adorable when he's being shy.
In that case, Lauma, I've got a suggestion. Why not ask these battle-hardened heroes to take the commission for you? Honestly, it's a little beyond the means of such a modest establishment as ours.
Modest, okay. Aether has his head down, by the way. Like, he's actually really shy.
Your modest establishment? Unable to handle a commission? You just don't want to take it, do you?
You're right. I do not.
What kind of commission is this? Surely it's not to recover your stolen relic.
Which is crazy because we have a bit of information on who was last to see it.
Yes. That is it. Recovering the relic is both my duty as a moon chanter and a step toward fulfilling the promise I made the traveler to help uncover the truth of the past.
She's talking about her promise that we went into, like, you know, find it with Lumine last night.
But Nefer has already declined our commission multiple times.
Do you think that's why Ether's being so shy as well? Because whilst he's getting all this praise, he knows that he did go against go against Lauma's wishes in a way, and he went into that chamber with Lumine, and it's like, oh yeah, you're praising me, and I know that I'm the last person to see this relic.
And yet, just as it always has, the moon will continue to illuminate the sky above the Curatorium. Come night or day, may the moon goddess keep you.
Is this an enchantment?
Enough of that.
Oh, she doesn't buy into that. You're so cool. You were so cool. You were so cool. You are so cool. Oh my god, I'm sorry everyone, there's something I need to get off my chest. Yeah, that's what it was. It's a mixture of like kind of like this guiltiness and this shyness, and he was getting shy because of the guilt. I've never seen him make this pose before. There's something I need to get off my chest. We're being honest about it. Yep, that's what it was. He was getting so much praise knowing that he actually was the last person to see the relic. Oh, Ether. Yeah. Man, what a confession to make. You would feel like it'd be so awkward, right? Oh, no, that's not a nice sound.
So, according to him, he never came into contact with the relic. So he suspects his sister may have taken it.
We did the trials with her.
I understand.
I'm truly sorry. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, in a way, even if it could have turned out to be the right thing to do in the end, we went against the wishes of these people who were so welcoming to us, right? We did.
The Frost Moon Scion's secret chamber has remained hidden from the world for generations. But the reason outsiders are forbidden entry is not only to prevent theft.
But what else?
Within the chamber lie ancient trials, challenges designed to test the worthiness of those who enter. To intrude without rightful cause is a most perilous act indeed.
And we did the trial, right?
So please, don't be too hard on yourself. The fact that you made it through those trials proves your right to stand before the relic.
Man, like, I guess she's like, not forgiving, but she's like, very understanding.
To put it simply, the moon marrow itself has deemed you worthy.
You're not angry with us. And that's what he was, again, that whole time when they were praising him, he was just so shy about, like, what is she going to be upset with me? All this stuff, the anxiety of that. You're not angry with me?
No. Your honesty tells me everything. You never sought to take the moon marrow for yourself.
Wow, is she just perfect? Are you just perfect?
As for what happened at the end, I suspect the chamber's protection mechanism may have been activated. Among those who entered the final chamber, there was either someone with impure intent, or else an abyssal presence.
She was using abyss magic, right? Lumine was using abyss magic.
The abyss?
My sister can wield the power of the abyss, yeah.
Perhaps that's why, then. Either way, the moon marrow was taken.
Oh, she asked us to get it, though. Lumine was asking us to get it.
And I believe you. So the problem remains the same. I need to recover our relic.
I'll help you. I want to find my sister. That's such a great answer. Yeah, we will two birds, one stone.
See? Didn't I tell you it would all work out in the end?
You are so cool. You are so cool.
But before everyone starts celebrating, forgive me for asking just one more thing. Are you absolutely sure your sister took the relic?
No, that's the thing. We're not. We're not sure. We were standing in front of her when the fog happened.
What do you mean? Weren't they the only ones inside at the time?
Did someone follow us?
Who knows? Think about it. After your sister broke the seal with abyssal power, what was to stop someone else from following you in there?
That's true. That is true.
In theory, nothing.
Oh my god. Yeah, because that would make sense. We were in front of our sister, so someone might have taken it while the fog was happening?
And as it just so happens, I received a tip-off from one of my sources earlier this morning.
Oh yeah?
Word is, today of all days, The Fatui suddenly called off their search for the relic.
The Fatui might have it.
What?
That does fall in line.
Huh? Why?
Well, either they woke up this morning and suddenly decided they'd lost all interest, or...
They already have it, yeah.
Exactly.
Dear Lord. How did they get in there, though? I know how they got in there after us, but we didn't see anyone. No, Lumine couldn't possibly be working with the Fatui. Yeah. No. I don't think that. Right?
Are you wondering if your sister might be in cahoots with the Fatui?
Not only she's good with information, all the little nods, she's good with information, but good at reading people too.
Which is why I asked, are you absolutely sure your sister took the relic?
No.
Or to put it another way, do you really know your
Stop.
sister?
This is what we were talking about last time. He felt like he didn't really know her at the time. You know? He felt like at times it wasn't even her. Oh, I wonder. She's right. The truth is, I really don't know what Melina's trying to do here. There was times where he was stopped and he was like, that's not like her.
In other words, it's highly likely that the Fatui already have the moon
So
marrow.
us opening the door helped them get in there?
So, basically, all we need to do is find our way into that Fatui research facility, and we should be able to get to the bottom of this, right?
Congratulations, you found your answer. Looks like the Curatorium won't need to lift a
Oh my
finger
god, you
this
rest
time.
against the table. You're so cool.
Well, Lauma, there we are. On behalf of our long-standing cooperation and the great hero by your side, I'll waive your consultation fee.
Oh, so she charges a
but
fee for
just
info.
this once.
That makes sense. That does make sense. If you're someone who like deals in info, like it makes sense to charge for it. Look at the gold strip in her hair as well. So pretty.
You're really not planning on helping us?
I think I've helped more than enough already.
She gave us good info.
If we're to stand any chance of infiltrating that facility, we'll need the help of a specialist.
Just so you don't get the wrong idea, let me make myself crystal clear.
Sure.
The Curatorium of Secrets has always striven to abide by a policy of strict neutrality. We do not take sides with any faction in Not
Right,
Krai.
and it probably would ruin the aspects of the business. Like, you know, like if she goes against the Fatui, there's chances are that the Fatui, like, while the Fatui can ask for info about the Fatui, to directly involve herself maybe against the Fatui might mean the Fatui will never come back for business either, and other people might feel like there's a bias there as well.
I cannot help the leader of the Frostmoon Scions sneak into a Fatui facility. That would make me their enemy.
Okay. No, that makes sense to me. That does make sense to me.
When one of their harbingers asked me to help them infiltrate your territory, I gave them the same answer.
Probably the marionette.
No.
Probably the marionette, right?
All right, I understand. But I do have one final request. I promise it's my last.
It had better be.
Oh my god.
No matter who it is, I want you to help us persuade the next person who walks through that door to join us.
What type of game is that?
What is she up
Who's gonna
to?
walk through the door?
You're that desperate for help? What if it's a member of the Fatui?
Yeah, this is an interesting game.
It doesn't matter. You're welcome to tell them everything, even about our plans to infiltrate the experimental design
Is this
bureau.
just the gamble that she's making here?
All I'm asking is for you to say one thing, just one thing to help persuade them. If you do that, I promise I won't ask you for anything else.
I'm very interested to see who's gonna walk through the door then.
Made up your mind?
Fine. Fine. I'll play along with your
This
little
is
game.
exciting. This is exciting. Whoever's gonna come through the door could be our companion for this trip.
Besides, as long as I'm not personally involved, no one can accuse us of taking sides.
True. I'm sorry, guys. Such a cool design.
Boss, I'm back.
Boss, I'm back? Oh, she works for Nefer? Who's this?
You won't believe the luck I've been having today. Remember you sent me to find that runaway cat, yeah? And you said I'd only be back after
My
dark?
god. I'm sorry, that's kind of adorable, like running in, getting a drink, and then going back to talking.
Oh, guess what?
Cool
Right
boots.
after I left the house, this big ibis flew over and the missing cat was right in its claws. And once it got close, it loosened its grip and...
Really cool boots. Oh my god.
Boss, you're needing clients. I'm
Oh my
so
God.
sorry. I'll get out of
She's
your way.
adorable. Look at her. She's really adorable. Oh, she has like the cat as well. I'm sorry, but it is a unbelievably adorable thing for a character to run. Like that is like, you know, when like you know, like a kid runs into the house and like gets like a drink of water really quick and goes back to playing soccer outside, you know? That is so adorable. Like runs in, I'm back. Go, go, go. Look, you're never gonna get what happened today. Interesting design, yeah, but like oh, the glasses are cool too. She's an adorable character. Is that like her hair's like tied in a ribbon, not a ribbon, but like a circle as well? This is who's coming with us. You're gonna convince her. Look at the eye. That ibis must have been sent by Lauma. Did that ibis?
Jahoda, dear.
Jahoda.
Come here.
Oh, she's like stars in her eyes. She's really adorable. And calling her dear as well.
Huh? Me? Is something the matter? Oh, hi there.
My dear Jahoda, I have a request.
Look at this, like with the dark, like because she's looking down, like the shade is coming like at the top part of her eyes. That's really funny.
Yikes! Why does the boss
Oh
sound
my
so
God.
scary? Did I do something
She's
wrong?
like a cartoon character.
Would you be so kind as to accompany these 3 delightful clients of ours and help them infiltrate the Fatui's Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau?
Just a small request, right?
What is going on here? Boss usually just says things like, hey, go do this, or you, go take care of that. Why is she being so scarily polite?
She has like holes in the side of her tights as well, which to me like signifies she's always active, like she's like probably like climbing and stuff like this as well. I think her like she has a compass as well, which showcases probably traveling at the same time also. I guess she's just like her assistant, but she's doing like odd jobs for her as well. But I think she's adorable. But yeah, totally like a cartoon character. Look at this.
And wait a sec. The Fatui's research facility? That's basically a death sentence.
Made your mind up yet, my dear?
My dear, that's very convincing.
What is up with boss
This is
today?
funny. This is
Am
funny.
I supposed to say yes to this? Or maybe it's because the mission's too risky, so she's actually looking out for
You think
me?
so?
Why is everyone looking at me like that? Is this some kind
Look
of
at this.
test? I can't let the boss down. Can I?
She is adorable. She is legitimately a cartoon character.
Have you made up your mind?
I'm sorry, she's stronger to me because like Nefer's so cool that like I'm saying yes on the first one, you know?
That's sure. Why
There
not?
we go. I guess we have a new companion, Jahoda.
Really? You really don't mind helping
I
us?
think there was, I don't know. I feel like that pressured look was as plain as day.
Huh? Oh, yes. I mean, no. Of course, I guess I do.
She's not sure. Look at the chalk on her like that means someone drew chalk on her arm, or maybe she did it as well.
Oh, thanks so much. We owe you big time.
On behalf of the Frost Moon Scions, too, thank you, Jahoda, for your help.
So many beautiful names here in Not Krai.
What the? Seriously? What just
Shake of her
happened?
head. She is adorable.
Why does the boss look so fed up? Oh no. Was I supposed to turn
Oh
him down?
no.
All that mentoring, time spent teaching her how to deal with different factions. In one ear and out the
Oh,
other.
her hair's tied up with a bow. That's where her frost vision goes. So she was supposed to say no.
Nefer,
You got what you wanted. You promised that
True.
was it.
You did. We gotta be fair.
I know this goes against your principles. I won't forget the favor.
Very good.
Trying to get me to change my mind now?
Of course not. I just wanted to say thank you. So, thank you.
Very sweet. I hope Jahoda's okay with this though.
Oh,
Jahoda, we'll leave the planning to you. Let's discuss the details elsewhere.
That's good that they're leaving the planning to her, so she
Huh? Oh, okay.
showing that she's experienced, right?
myself
a lot.
into.
You realize now that, like, I'm gonna say this right now. You're gonna be in like, there's gonna be a lot of danger, but you're gonna make friends for life. I'm just saying that right now. You're with the Traveler and Paimon. You're gonna get people that will die for you now. You just give it an hour, and they will start dying for you. They will.
Oh, by the way, Jahoda, before you go,
What is it, boss?
you're fired.
What? No, don't do that to Jahoda.
Huh?
Oh my god, where's these? I've never seen these eyes in Genshin before.
Effective immediately.
What?
As in, this exact
They're
moment.
being so creative with Jahoda's character, but now she's fired. This poor, like, cartoon character of an adorable gal comes in, accepts a job that her freaking boss asked her to, and now she's getting fired.
The Curatorium will take you back, of course, but only once you've completed this
What?
commission for our 3 clients.
The pressure that is put on this poor gal.
What?
Oh my god, I feel so bad for her.
Is there some issue? Well, here's the upside. Without me taking a cut from your commission, you'll earn more.
Oh, she's trying to help her. She's basically saying if you complete this mission yourself against, not a part of my curatorium, you'll be paid the full amount, right? And then you can come back. That's actually like kind of sweet, right? She's so cool. She's so cool.
Seriously? Can someone explain
eyes.
what's going on here?
I think she just got you more pay for this dangerous job. I think she's actually looking out for you in a way. Guys, this is so funny and so... Oh, look at the giant cat house.
Rise like smoke.
Actually, rent is so high, this would probably cost like $1,000 a month nowadays for a human to live in it. Like Jahoda's character, they have so many different facial expressions, like a very cartoony vibe. Which again, I'm not against like having a bit of fun with a character like that as well. She ran again, most adorable thing, running in, taking a drink, and then going back to tell Nefer about all the stuff going on here as well. So good. And it was very clear Nefer like wanted her probably not to take the job because it's going to be very dangerous. But now she realized she is taking a dangerous job. She's like, well, you better get the full amount of money out of this at least. So fun. Such a fun situation. But also great information as well. As we talk about the idea of like grounding a world and making a world feel more real, we have a character who deals in information. And it's not just a case of like you would have like a story where it's like, I can tell you. I'll tell you the information and I'll help you because I owe you a favor. That's why a movie might do it, right? But then like it doesn't feel as realistic to me. And when I say realistic, I know this game like has magic and all this stuff, but it feels grounded and realistic in the way that it does things, right? Its world feels grounded and real. She explains exactly why she can't just help us directly. She explains exactly why, she, you know, what business she deals with, and not only do we go now, okay, there's a whole business for information here in the world. We now know there's something else in the world, just like there's all this like the restaurant that we came from, the pub we came from, the family-owned business. There's so many different things, but now another thing is added to that world, a curatorium that is clearly very famous here in Krai. But also she showcased the rules that she has to follow that actually do make sense. And then you have Jahoda, who is absolutely adorable. Just got fired. But again, it is like very, very cute in the way she did, because I do think Nefer was kind of being like, hey, look, this is going to be dangerous as heck. I thought I taught you more about this, but hey, look, at least you can get the full amount of money. I love the interior too. Love the location. Like, this is a great, great room as well. Like, you have all these pictures of cats, so I guess they're looking for missing cats probably as well. Yeah, just a very great scene, a very funny scene. Let's head on there and leave the Curatorium of Secrets. I love seeing all these main characters. I think like a lot of the named characters were on after Jahoda's finally brought to speed. You all agreed to plan to research for the fall night. Okay. Oh my god, she's so lost.
Are we sure Jahoda's
I don't think she is.
right? She looked totally crushed just now.
Yeah.
She'll be fine. She's just in shock. But one thing's for sure. The Curatorium's professional standards are beyond question.
I suppose.
The fact
Oh,
that she
no.
only requested 1 day to prepare says it all.
Yeah, I guess it shows how good she is, I guess. But still, she looks so like done.
As an apology, I'll ask my animal friends to help her out more often.
That's
in the
very
future.
sweet. That is very sweet.
Also, thank you for being honest with me. It means a lot.
It was my fault in the first place, but I think it's an amazing part of Aether's character. The fact that he, you know, this trust was put in him by Lauma, and we were given such hospitality. And in a way, like at the time, we thought we broke that, And the reason we broke it was because we saw our sister. Like, it was an emotional moment for us, and like this thing where we wanted to go with our sister. Like, it makes, again, Aether feel like a real person. People make mistakes. They do stuff like in the heat of the moment where they're like, oh, I of course I'll do this with you. Because again, emotionally, he's so attached to his sister. He couldn't pass up on the idea of going on a journey with his sister. Yeah, it just makes Aether feel more realistic to me. Even more than he was before. It was my fault in the first place.
Was it really, though?
Was it really, though?
As far as I see it, trusting your family
There it is.
never wrong. In this case, let's call it
That's what I'm saying. It's totally
a
fair.
misjudgment.
It makes Aether feel like a real person.
But the truth is, we all make mistakes every now and then. What matters is how we deal with the
And obviously
consequences.
the intent, or not the intent, but the severity of the quote-unquote mistake, I suppose.
So, in return for your sincerity, there's something I'd like to share with the two of you as well.
Sure.
Oh? What is it?
Perhaps it is something best said under the moon's gentle light. Would the two of you meet me on Hiisi Island tonight?
Sure. Yeah, no problem.
Oh, it does sound important. You're right. There's too many people here. Somewhere quieter makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Thank you both for understanding. Then let us meet beneath the moonlight.
Yeah, an amazing, amazing few scenes. Very funny, very comedic. We have to wait till 7 o'clock tonight. I will say, like, I was going to say before we left her. First of all, like, she said, like, you know, similar to, like, not similar to, she said it way more magical and fantastical than I did. Way more eloquent. But yeah, like, it's the idea, like, it makes it, like, Aether's just a real person. He followed his sister. He did this for his, because he wanted to be around his sister. It's like this very natural thing to do, right? Even if, like, sometimes you might think something is wrong, right? Like, You do it because it's your family sometimes. I'm not saying like something that's really, really evil or wrong. I know that's different, right? And you should call out your family when they do something really bad. But in this sense, like, it was so long without his sister. How is he going to pass up a time with her? How is he? It makes him feel so realistic in that sense. It does. Can I say as well, when I was going to leave the door, I said that there is like a splash screen when you boot up the game that has like a full like kind of like picture of all the characters. They changed it from the Mondstadt characters to the not Krai characters. Obviously, like, I've gotten like glimpses of it every time like you boot it up, or the first time I booted it up. The reason, like, I know it's like, you know, not like it's again, oh, Calvin doing his, you know, bullcrap stuff again, but I think people agree with me. Like, I don't avoid it, but I try not to read into it or look too deeply at it. You know what I mean? It's just there. So like, I don't really like remember all the designs on it, but I'm sure afterwards we can take a look at it and see what was on it the whole time, right? I think that's the best way to go about it, because again, it's really futile to try and avoid it completely. But I think the best way to do it is just to like not. The way I do is I'm booting up the game, clicking on it, and I just don't look. You know what I mean? You're setting up the game, ready to record, ready to do stuff, and you just don't look at it that much. You know what I mean? Like, you know it's there in the periphery, but you just don't look at it. You know? And it may sound strange, but I think you guys get it by now. The way I like to do spoilers, I want to go into this completely as freeing as possible, so that everything is surprised. Like, you know, for me, that's what's so great about it. Is like going into these games like. Not knowing what's going to happen next is that it means that I have Jahoda, Nefer, Lauma, who else? Nefer, Jahoda, Lauma. I have all these like characters here. I know we already saw, but you know what I mean? Like all these characters that we get to see, and. I get to like, you know, have this like fun surprise of who they are and what they're about. The marionette as well. I get to have this fun surprise like that. It's really fun. I'm always gonna be on the side of the way I do things. I know like as well, like one of the things that like and to me, like whenever I say this, I always have to say it's not me ever being against people who to do that, by the way.
It's about time, and the moon's already up. Let's head over to the place we agreed to meet Lauma.
It's not me. Like again, every creator does their own thing in their own way. That's not, of course, what I'm saying here. Of course, should we go from here? I'd never shame another creator for wanting to watch it. Just like I don't think anyone like would ever like shame me for not watching it. Everyone just does things in a different way, and that's the way I do things. I'm wondering if this will activate a cutscene. I don't really want to do that right now. There's world quests I want to do. Legitimately, there's world quests I want to do.
I'm tired already.
You tell him. Lord, this place is so beautiful. It's never going to get old as well. It never will. We'd head over there. Oh, it's a gorgeous location. Very pretty. I actually like how it's like a chasm as well. Man, I wonder if there's like a secret cave in that direction where we can meet the Damsel. That'd be interesting. Very cool. Do you think we're gonna make it over there? We will. We won't. Oh my god. Never doubt. Never doubt Granny Eatsley. Never doubt see Lolly. Holy hell, it's gorgeous, isn't it? It really is. Was this the way we're supposed to go up here, though?
I'm tired already.
Or is it down below? Because it's very strange that we're on this mountaintop like this, right?
Return to the sky.
I've also been having a good time with you guys here. Yeah, I think it's down below, isn't it? Yeah. I was thinking that it's like, yeah, which makes sense. Oh, wow. It's a nice little area, right? Wait. So it's a domain. Or is it a domain? It is a domain. These interiors are so gorgeous anyway, so... Playing non-Krai, like, to describe how I'm feeling constantly, there's like a burning passion in my stomach. I never thought, I didn't know how I was going to feel when I finally got to like go into my own region with you guys on release time around there. Obviously it's taking me much longer probably than like for a few people, but like I think some people are actually with me at the same pace though, so... Holy hell. Non-Krai is so magical. Even like these interior caves and stuff, I guess, with all the gigantic trees, it feels like a ancient world, which I think it is. You know? So pretty.
Lauma, we're here! Huh? Lauma, are you praying?
Sitting in the water. Is there anything more mythical than like a fairy-like character standing in front of a tree, like kneeling in water, looking like they're praying?
I am indeed.
You know?
For the moment I was born, my people exclaimed, "Behold, eyes like the moonlit tide, antlers like the crescent moon, and blood that glimmers silver as the moon's reflection."
They were talking about her? Is that what she was saying, that she's like the most like perfect or closest thing, I guess, to like perfection? It wasn't perfect. What was the term?
From as far back as I can remember,
Yeah.
I was revered as the frost moon's emissary and the moontide maiden.
Yeah, it genuinely seems like that's what they were talking about. Yeah, remember she said about she had like the most like not features, is that what it is, or something like that?
The first words I ever learned were prayers to
Whoa.
the frost moon. The first gestures, those of our sacred
That's
rites.
a lot of pressure.
Wow, that
No,
must
it's
be
an
tough.
immense amount of pressure.
Back then, I didn't know any better. It all just seemed so
Right, yeah,
natural.
it's your childhood, right? Like, and, you know, it's not really until you get a perspective outside that you would know it's, you know, a bit strange.
The Frost Moon Scion's bloodline has long since begun to run thin. Nowadays, even those of us with antlers are few and far between, let alone those attuned to the power of Kuvaki.
So like it's kind of like I don't want to say dying, but it's like just not as prominent. And when I say, by the way, weird, I don't want to call like, you know, her culture strange. I don't mean it like that. What I'm saying is that, like, you know, for most kids, if they heard that like you had to, your first words were a prayer, and that you had to, like, you know, recite all these prayers, and you had so much pressure on you, they would feel it was strange. You know what I mean?
But I...
Gorgeous location. Absolutely gorgeous. What's she doing? Love the reflection as well. Lauma. Lauma. Oh my god, every frame is a painting.
Whoa! Your antlers are
Stunning.
so pretty.
Stunning.
They say it's an extraordinarily rare condition. Once in a century, if that. I am unusually sensitive to the moonlight, as well as to the Kuvaki's ebb and flow. As a child, I could barely sleep because of it.
Interesting, so it kept her up.
Oh no! It was that serious?
To others, fluctuations in Kuvaki are something you easily get used to, like a gentle tide lapping away at the shore. But to me, that same tide is a towering tsunami, a surging swell crashing against me.
Interesting. That sounds pretty freaking tough, right?
Of course, as the years went by, I learned how to suppress my senses and my power, enough to keep it all from overwhelming me.
Yeah, but it's like someone being well, it's self-explanatory, really. I don't really have to explain, but someone just being overly sensitive to a not emotionally, but physically to something or something like that. You know what I mean? And it seems like she just feels this a lot more than other people would as well. Because you said here to others, they get used to it, but to her, it's something that is and the way she described it was something crashing against each other, against her. That's a big deal.
But because of that, I also had to walk the path of concealment.
Concealment?
Concealment?
What does this mean? She had to hide her antlers, or?
From the moment I was first taught to pray, my kin would point up to the night sky telling me, that Lauma is the frost moon, the last of the moons, the sole surviving truth.
Okay, so that's the... Is that the frost moon? Yeah, the frost moon was the last moon. And they were telling her exactly what was that the moon was the last surviving truth.
But I would ask them in response, why? Why can't I feel anything from it at all?
So she's why aren't I resonating?
Later, I came to understand that they simply could not tell where the real tide was coming from. They couldn't sense it. The true moon beyond the sky's veil.
Wait, so they were pointing in one direction, but she's that's not where it's coming from. I know, I can feel where it's actually coming from. The moon beyond the sky. So beyond the false sky? Is on top of the false sky? Yes, the true frost moon lies beyond it. Interesting. Could that also be where the third moon went?
The moon is false.
Oh
I reached
my
that
god!
conclusion long ago.
We've seen representations of the false sky. We know that that's one of the reasons Tori is even here and not Krai, right? But this is the way that she figured this out, right? Obviously, we've heard that as far back as Vaughn, right? Back in his is it Unreconciled Stars? Is that what the name of the event? We've heard that as far back as that. Lauma, was able to reach this from her senses. From sensing that that's not where the actual moon was from. The moon is fake in the sky.
But there was no one I could tell. Not a single soul. At least.
Is it because we're a descender you're telling us this?
Am I the one who's wrong? Is it the moon that is false, or my own senses? I asked myself such questions time and time again.
And doubting yourself can be so hard, but imagine just feeling this you already have all these waves of powerful senses crashing over you constantly, but then also you're feeling it's wrong as well, this feeling you're having that the moon is not real in the sky. Your intuition was correct, the sky above Teyvat is a lie. Oh my god, the relief in that. Did you hear that? The relief? That was someone literally pulling, being stuck under something and you pulled it off them. You know what I mean? Incredible. And we've seen it, right? We've seen that aspect in the sky during the Natlan battle as well.
When you called yourself a descender, I had a feeling you might be able to confirm what I had always suspected. And now that you have, It's exactly as I imagined. I feel relieved.
Of course, like Lauma throughout her whole life, everyone else has been pointing in one direction. That's the moon. She's pointing in another direction, feeling like she's crazy. But she's like, I know this is true. I know this is true. I can't tell anyone though. I can't tell anyone because everyone won't believe me. Everyone's going to think I'm wrong. And now she's finally found someone who could give her this relief. And again, like I said, that sound that she made here, I know we go back to it. It literally sounds like someone was just saved. Like someone was like in pain and they just got relief from like a unbelievably strong painkiller, or the pain just subsided, you know?
Oh, Paimon kind of gets why you couldn't tell anyone now. It's not easy to change people's minds on something
So
they've
true.
believed for hundreds of
So
years.
true. People's way of living, people's mindsets, people like even people who are super religious when they're faced with the idea of like that the religion might be wrong. It is a culture shock. It is a shock to the system.
That's what I meant by
So she had to conceal her true
concealment.
feelings and all that. Oh my god, Lauma.
I knew too much, so I had no choice but to keep my people in the dark. Every prayer I offer feels like a lie to
Oh
keep
my
myself going.
god. So that's what she meant when she asked that question. If you were aware of something, a secret that could hurt your family, would you be honest when they tried to hide it? Yes, she did ask us this before. She did. And this is now, we now know what's related to.
You've already met our Kutar, haven't you?
Yes. And it was a magnificent moment.
Huh? When was that? And more importantly, when were you planning on telling Paimon?
The night when I went walking alone. That's so bad. We've been so busy. I didn't even get a chance to say it to Paimon.
Ah, no wonder.
I wonder.
What did you think of her?
My personal, a little up in the clouds, a bit lonely too. Kind of, yeah. These kind of describe you, sure, a bit up in the clouds. I was going to say like magical, in a different world, which is up in the clouds is another word for that as well. I would say also like, you know, she had the presence of something that was like, not otherworldly, but almost like mystical. It was like, oh my god, there's like something like, there's an energy here that feels like that you would get if you met like a witch, but not in a threatening way whatsoever. There was a bit of a threat there. She felt like she was like, just. It's interesting because she herself is scary, but at the same time too, she is like, there's a magic to her, right? But then the moment that we met her, there was a feeling of like, it was a breathtaking moment, right?
What exactly do you mean by up in the
She was only answering what
clouds?
she wanted to answer at any point.
I understand what you mean. She is quite indifferent to the world outside herself. But I find it hard to hold that
Oh, yeah.
against her.
Does that mean you've met her too?
Yes. It was shortly after the fall of the ancient
Right.
moon's remnants. I asked her what the Frost Moon Scions meant to her, and why she left
And
in
of
the
course, you'd
first
want to know
place.
this.
Yeah? So, why did
Did
she?
you just keep strolling around?
Perhaps it's better if you ask her yourselves. Things tend to get lost in translation when you speak on someone's
Incredibly
behalf.
mature.
What I can say for certain is this. Even when I had no one to confide in, I still had a family. I still had the Frost Moon Scions. But that girl, born beneath the moonlight, perhaps she's never felt she had
Wow. And we talked about this last time, the fact that everything about her, whether it be the things people attribute to her, the names that were given to her, nothing was truly given to her by an actual like family. It wasn't a mother holding her child or a father holding her child or a person holding their child and saying like this is Columbina. It was, this is the names that are pointing to them. And not only that, but imagine like stuff that you don't even think you can do is attributed to you as well. It's like an identity loss. It's like because you have that lack of a family, you know?
The truth is, though, she might have had it all. If only the Frost Moon Scions
That's why she
hadn't
left.
let her down.
Or at least that's what we perceive she left. Last time I saw her, she kept looking up at the sky. Was she staring at the real moon beyond the false firmament?
The Frost Moon Scions now walk a path of error. They offer their prayers to a false moon and to a goddess who can no longer answer them.
This is incredible. This story is incredible, guys. A path of error. They know them. She knows the moon is false, and she knows the goddess doesn't answer them. It's incredible how like there's like this is like behind the veil, right? That concealment.
I want to change all that. But with the Fatui closing in on us day by day, the Frost Moon Scions must stand united, now more than ever. I just need to wait for the right moment.
Lady Lauma! Lady Lauma!
You okay?
Cappy? Has Kaarina's condition deteriorated again? Traveler, Paimon, we'll have to continue this
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
later.
We'll come too.
That makes sense. Before we go into poor Kaarina, because this is a bit worrying, right? Because obviously you knew her condition was probably going to get worse as well. What a beautiful conversation we had with Lauma. The relief she felt in her voice when we told her about the sky is fake. That she's finally all this time doesn't feel like she confirmed she's not crazy. Have you ever had someone believe that they saw that something happened, or that they're like, or just here's a bad example maybe, but like two things: that a doctor just doesn't believe their patient, and then when finally they find a doctor who believes them and helps them, have you ever talked to that person afterwards? The relief that they have. Or here's even like a friend who's being a bit like rude or mischievous or sneaky, and another person is like, they're always being awful, and no one believes them, and then finally someone believes them. It's like this moment of like, oh my god, I'm not crazy. Holy hell. And that relief I could sense in her voice. I could hear it in her voice. I think we all could hear it in her voice. It was like such a quick moment, but like even there, she was able to confide in us. And she's saying here, like, which is so interesting to me as well, is the idea that like, because Columbina doesn't answer anybody, right? The moon goddess, because she's indifferent to the world now, and because the moon is fake and she's always felt the world is fake, everyone here, the Frost Moon Scions, she's known all this time that they've been praying to something that isn't actually resonating with them whatsoever. And that's what she meant about like, hey, like, oh, Celestia's still watching. That's what she meant about how do I say it? That's what she meant about like, what's the phrase? Like, would you tell a lie if it, would you tell the truth even if it hurt your, or would you keep a lie even if it hurt your, again, like I think against your family? I don't know what the actual, I'm trying to paraphrase here. But we related that to us with Lamine, and Lamine keeping secrets from us, and now we also relate this idea that as well with like her all the other Frost Moon Scions as well. That was a beautiful scene, an absolutely gorgeous scene. That relates to us as people, but also like the Frost Moon Scions, their belief system, Columbina as being a lonely character, which we kind of got that vibe last time as well. And the idea that like she could have had a family if she was with how do I say that, if she was still with the Frost Moon Scions, but they let her down. Such an interesting story so far. Let's go in and talk to see on how Kaarina is doing. Poor kid. Oh man, look at the mother's eyes. Oh my god, no. Please don't let anything happen to this kid. Please.
Why? Did I do something wrong? I've been praying to the moon goddess every day. Why isn't she getting any better?
Oh my god, and this is right after she talks about how she thinks everyone's praying to a fake goddess, or not fake goddess, a goddess who's not listening, and a fake moon. Oh my god. The moon goddess is powerless to answer her prayers, just like Lauma said. Exactly, yeah. And Lauma knows this. This is what Lauma was talking about.
Cappy, I need you to wait outside. I'm about to start her treatment.
And it's only a band-aid what she does. Oh, her mother's so tired. Understandably so. She's so distraught. She's devastated. You can see it just in one look in her eyes. Holy hell.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Just don't be alarmed by what you're about to see. And please, don't let her mother see it.
What do you mean? What? What? Is that a knife? with tears going down? What? Oh, she cut her silver blood and medicine. What? She has silver blood? Did she like feed Kaarina the silver blood? Oh, she's just a little baby.
Please, help me keep this a secret.
This music, by the way, is giving me chills, but also same time too, another secret. Full of secrets. Not Krai is full of secrets.
She looks much better now. But Lauma, was that?
It's like a unicorn's blood almost.
A medicine prescribed by a local doctor. For ordinary people, my blood has the power to counteract any adverse reactions to Kuvaki.
Wow. Her blood alone. Lauma's hands are covered in scars. Has she been secretly treating people like this all along? Oh my god, all the scars on her hand.
So, now you know another of my little secrets. I had hoped to guide the Scions out of error before Kaarina's illness reached this stage, but clearly, I was too late.
So she wants to guide them to a place where they're no longer praying to like a false moon or like a god that's not a moon goddess that's not listening. Changing old beliefs is never easy. Some are simply too deeply ingrained, just like this girl's mother. This isn't your fault, it isn't anyone's fault.
My life is as hidden from sight as the far side of the moon. Yet people only look to the bright side for guidance. If the day ever came when the two sides were reversed, could they truly accept it?
So if they look to the dark side of it. It's such a change in people's beliefs. Why am I thinking of Lumine right now? Has she been forced to keep part of her life hidden too? I mean, interesting way. Look, great shot here as well. But if you think about it this way, as you said last time, she has done stuff and seen stuff on the darker side of this world, the Abyss Order. She's probably seen the worst of the worst. She's probably had to do a lot to survive. The stuff that she's seen is different. Even though we're on the similar paths, she's seen a lot different than we are and has been in different environments than we are. We don't know what she's been through. If it was Lumine, if it was family, they'd understand.
Hearing you say that puts my heart at ease.
And again, how well written is this, relating it to Lumine and Lumine's secrets and Lumine's part of her life. And he's like, I would understand Lumine, not telling me all the other aspects of her life, which he has.
Mm-hmm. And if there's anything we can do to help the Frost Moon Scions, just let us know.
Yeah, 100%.
Our priority right now is reclaiming our relic from the Fatui. But I now understand that the day I will tell everyone the truth is no longer far off.
Oh wow, she's gonna do it. Again, let's give him some space, yeah. She's so, like I feel so bad for the two of them. But yeah, like, such a beautiful way of telling the story, like the secrets that Lauma's keeping and the darker side of them, you know, the moon that they're praying to and all this stuff as well, like they're only praying to the light side. In our heads, we're only looking to the light side of Lumine, right? We're looking at all the stuff that we're going to do when we get back together. Oh my god, when we finally hang out again together, we're going to go on adventures again. And that's all it was for us the other day. We're going to go on adventures again. And we have to think about, like, in those moments, what has Lumine seen? What has she done to survive? Again, that I'll always love Lumine. And I'll always care about Lumine, right? But that doesn't mean she hasn't gone through an equal amount of traumatizing things that maybe we have. And maybe even more. We don't know. How has she changed? The whole side of her life that we don't know about. And again, as Aether would say, we'd understand if she told us. This music is so gorgeous. It's so pretty. I love how they related to Aether and Lumine's relationship. It's so relatable for them.
Wow. Paimon would never have guessed Lauma had all that bottled up inside.
Yeah, for someone who's so generous and such a good leader and such a beautiful person.
Hey, watch your step.
What?
Ah! What's wrong?
Vilhelmina?
You scared Paimon.
You scared me there too. Almost stepped right into one of my traps.
You're setting traps?
A trap? Why would you leave a trap somewhere like this?
Sounds a direct path to your home. There's like kids running around.
Well, it's not like this is a main path.
Okay, it's not. Okay.
And besides, we Frost Moon Scions would recognize it instantly.
Fair enough. Okay. Explained everything. What are you trying to catch?
All right. You don't seem like you're with the Fatui, so I guess there's no harm telling you.
Sure?
Lauma asked me to set up these traps to keep the Fatui at bay.
Ah, okay, makes sense. Makes sense.
Oh. Come to think of it, their 3-day ultimatum is almost up now.
Should we stick around for it? Oh, we have to go. I know we have to go in to infiltrate the Fatui Center, but like still, I feel like we should stay around for a bit, right?
Yes. Hopefully they'll back off when they realize we won't go down without a fight.
I know you won't. I definitely know you won't.
Oh, you've done a lot for the Frost Moon Scions too, just like Lauma.
Mm-hmm. You okay? Wilhelmina?
Philomena?
It's nothing. I was just wondering if any of this is really worth it.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Let's not talk about how I just said the same thing as Paimon twice again. Same brain cell.
Our people. So many are stubborn, stuck in their ways, clinging to a truth they refuse to even question.
Whoa, is she questioning what's actually going on here?
Do they really deserve everything Lauma's doing for them?
Wow, they're not all like that. They're just afraid to change, yeah.
Well, yes, but even so, no. I shouldn't be saying
It's
this.
okay to question things.
Just forget it, okay? Bye.
Philomena, it's totally okay how she's feeling.
Huh?
Why did I say all that? Or really, why am I still doing any of this?
It's okay.
Either way, this will be my final night with the Frost Moon Scions.
What do you mean, Philomena?
Well, she sure took off fast.
Her final night?
So, are we heading back to the flagship for a break or what?
Sure, but like Philomena says it's gonna be her last night? Does she intend to like die fighting them or something? She was talking about how like people don't appreciate Lauma, by the way, and she definitely does appreciate Lauma quite a bit. She talked about that earlier. But she also talked about how like they don't see the truth in front of them, so I wonder if she questions a lot of stuff around here too. But I don't want it to be Philomena's last night. They've done a great job setting up like even the non-design, not non-designed, they are designed, but you know what I mean, non-big designed NPCs. There's still somewhere I want you to go.
Wait, you're not thinking of visiting that damsel light up in Cloud Cuckoo Land,
I would love to. I would love to. I would love to visit the damsel in Cuckoo Land. She must know so much.
Given who she is, pushing her won't get us anywhere. Hey, why don't we? Let's bring her something tasty.
Paimon, are you serious?
If she doesn't want to talk, we'll have to win her over with food.
It's a sweet gesture though, isn't it? You really think it'd be that easy?
Hey, no harm in trying. At the very least, it shows we're trying to be friendly.
Can I say that while this kind of seems silly, Paimon like is not wrong in a sense that if I could say that like, have you ever had like a friend visit you like when you're feeling a bit down or something like that? Or even like, you know, a day's been tough and you hang out with your friend and like, you know, like it's so simple. Like obviously it's like they give you like one of their like a bun or a cake, you know what I mean? You're like, oh my god, thank you, you know, and it like perks you up a little bit, you know what I mean? It shows someone that cares, you know, or like you get the round of coffees this time. It's just something small, but it does like it breaks the barrier sometimes, you know.
Let's see. How about Nefer's 9.12 out of 10 berries and fried meat, the Frost Moon Scion spoon of the day, and one of your signature dishes. Your choice.
Okay. Paimon's enthusiasm makes me want to do this fully. Look at this image. 100%.
Should be a good mix of meat and veggies. There's bound to be something she likes.
100%. Like, Paimon's enthusiasm makes this all the better. Makes this all the better. Such enthusiasm. Oh, did we already get it? Okay, fair enough. I thought we were going to have to make it.
Food's packed and ready. This is the place, right?
No, I'm sorry. Like, it is a beautiful thing that Paimon does this, by the way. It is a beautiful thing. To think that this is a Fatui Harbinger, a moon goddess, and the first thing Paimon thinks of again, because Paimon, let's just be honest here, Paimon, like, treats everyone with the same skepticism, right? Until she gets to know them, and then you're, like, her best friend for life. She will give everyone a nickname. If anyone's rude to her, she'll give everyone a nickname, right? And all this stuff, right? But at the same time, you can say, like, oh, it's a joke, like, oh, she loves food so much and stuff like as well. At the core principle of, like, life, right? Food is a big aspect of it, you know what I mean? And, you know, food can be memories. It can be something you create together. It could be happiness. It can be something just like to get you through the day. Food is a lot. And I love that Paimon always thinks of that, because while it can be like it's a joke, like, oh, Paimon eats, she needs as much as you want, but it's a joke that she eats so much. Like it does have a lot of meaning to it as well.
Why does it feel like we're going to visit a patient? Oh, no. Take this seriously,
You're doing
Paimon.
good. You're doing good. You're doing good. The music is so pretty, isn't it? It's so pretty. I'm still nervous. This is still a nervous thing. But I'm really excited because this is such a beautiful area and the Damsel is such an interesting character. Her design is like so nice too. I think it's my second favorite Harbinger design after... well, Vaughn doesn't count anymore, right? Because he's not a Harbinger, I guess. So like Damsel would be my favorite Harbinger design. But original Harbingers, I suppose, as well. And just the way they do this as well, which should be standing there like before, because the last time they did it was absolutely incredible. Oh, they transitioned to us. I can hear her singing, but she's not standing around like last time. Maybe they just did that for the first cutscene, because that was beautiful. Oh my god, the freaking music, man. Wait, what? We can collect these? Oh my god, the music, I'm gonna die. It's so gorgeous. Should we collect all this Moonfall silver as well? Just, just in case. Watch this now, you get the bad ending if you collect all the Moonfall silver. So she should be up around here. I'm nervous and excited. Oh my god. This is what I talk about. She has a magic about her, right? She truly does. Her hair is stunning. It's so stunning. We're back again. It's so well. She's so well designed.
Remind me, who are you again?
There's that indifference. We visited her before and she's like, remind me. She forgot me after a single day. She's so indifferent to the world. Look at this shot.
One floats by your side today.
Oh my god, she knows Paimon's here. Look at this.
A different one? What's that even supposed to mean? Ugh, there goes Paimon's perfect conversation starter.
It's okay, no, she's just saying you're a different one.
Hi there. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Oh, there you are. Between the two, I suppose you're cuter.
No, don't say that.
Wait, what do you mean Paimon's less cute
No,
than that
Paimon, you were the
floating
cutest.
thing?
You were the cutest in the whole world. In the whole world.
Columbina.
Only Paimon could be right in front of a Harbinger, a moon goddess. You know what I mean? And be like, why am I not the cutest?
What is it?
What's your favorite kind of food?
What a question.
Is this a treat or an offering?
I see it as an invitation. Let's eat together.
Let's go with treat. Anyway, this is all the Traveler's cooking, so please, help yourself.
Oh my god, Paimon, what an idea. What an icebreaker. And as well, like the idea, the difference between a treat and an offering. We're not just offering someone to a god. We're giving a treat to someone who might want some food. Whoa. There's like a cake there as well. What you think? This is amazing.
Oh, that wasn't exactly a yes, but she didn't turn it down either. What could she be thinking?
Now you see what I've been dealing with, I suppose, yeah. The indifference.
What do you want to ask?
She's asking us to ask. Look at the shocked face. She's letting us ask a question.
Hey, she's actually playing along. Quick, now's our shot.
You know the moon in the sky isn't real, don't you?
Before we move on, it is just amazing that they've added Zach lines a lot to this as well. I think it's added, it has like elevated these scenes quite a bit, I think.
I know there is only one moon in the sky. It is simply that some can see it, and some cannot.
Lauma can see it, right?
What does it mean to you?
Interesting question. A shakiness.
The missing prologue.
What? The missing prologue?
What?
And she's back to singing that beautiful song. I just need this as a track, guys. I really do. You could fall asleep to this.
Huh?
The missing... I don't know what missing prologue means. I know what a prologue is, you know? But...
What does that mean? Isn't she going to explain herself?
Is it the missing piece? Because we're talking about the past and like the idea that these the idea that relic here can let us see into the past, like the beginning of Teva. Is it like the idea that the moon is like to do with like the thing that happened right before, like the start of Teva?
Can you tell me more about that melody? You were humming it last time too. It must be important to you.
Right. And she was humming a song at Signora's funeral.
It is all I remember from the moment of my birth.
Whoa.
A melody. A few lines of lyrics. Like a lullaby from a foggy dream.
We know that she's you know, the idea of the loneliness and not having a family, but all she remembers like when she was born. She doesn't know who like I guess who was around her, I guess, but she remembers a song. That's all she remembers.
Oh, so who was singing it? I do not know.
That's the thing. It's like she doesn't know who was singing it, but imagine having that's the one thing you remember from your birth. Or like, not that people remember stuff from the birth, but it's the one thing you remember from your childhood that was yours, basically.
I have nothing else.
Yeah.
Just that song.
That's all she has to her freaking name. That's all she has that is hers. Everything else is attributed to her or named upon her. That's all she has.
Huh? And the Frost Moon Scions who found me. They had nothing either, but hope. Before I even knew what was happening, they were already calling me their goddess. And I had no reason to decline.
So she didn't even had no say in this.
Like two lost infants unknowingly exchanged, I adopted their faith.
Oh.
And in return, they adopted me.
This is incredible. What a way to phrase it as well. They brought her in, gave her a life, or gave her a place to stay. And she kind of humored their fate.
But my adoption drops you into the story halfway through. What came before was scribbled onto the wrong pages. Never even bound into the book.
Is she saying that, the original prologue is lost? That's what she's saying. The story starts after the prologue is lost.
That sense of something missing only served to nurture their greed and doubt. And thus, I came to realize that this place was never truly my home.
So she felt like she was out of place. Or maybe it was because they were asking for so much stuff. They were all constantly just praying to her. They weren't treating her like a family member, maybe.
Greed and doubt?
Oh, moon goddess. Forge weapons for us.
There it is. Oh my god.
Drive out our enemies and expand our lands.
It's not a good wish, is it?
Oh, moon goddess. Heal our wounds. Ease our suffering. Grant us strength. They asked for everything. And I obliged. Until the day came when no answer could be given.
Is that when she left as well? So it was all this stuff that Rasmussen were constantly asking for stuff. Weapons to be healed, all this stuff. But there was never this treatment of she was a part of this home. It wasn't like she was a Frost Moon sign, or she didn't feel like that.
If mortals can turn to the gods when they are powerless, then who do the gods turn to when they have nothing left to give?
I don't even think I can fully. What she's like a master at saying these phrases to just like hit you, right? Who do the gods turn to when they have nothing left to give? Yeah, like all these gods know where all these people go to the gods, but who do the gods turn to when they have nothing left?
You've got Paimon there.
Like, what was she supposed to do? She couldn't give them all this stuff. She couldn't give them anything else. She had no actual home.
In those days, the Frost Moon Scions cared more for faith than for truth.
So that's why she chose to leave. Because they weren't actually looking at the real truth, I guess. They were looking, or like, they were looking more to like what was easing their pain, I guess.
Reality rewrote the sky in words I could not understand. I did not want to read a tampered version.
Jesus Christ.
So I simply stopped looking.
So is that when she became indifferent as well? Is because she looks at the sky, or she looks at what they've done to the sky, the fake sky. And these words, this story is not the same as what she knew from the moon beyond this fake sky. Oh my god.
The real beginning of my story lies up there, on the moon.
The real moon?
Forever beyond my reach. Like a message carved for blind hands, sealed away where no fingers can find it.
What is this like obviously like there's like a literal sense to this, but maybe a figurative sense to this as well? A message carved for blind hands, sealed away so no fingers can find it. So it's beyond her reach, she can't find her prologue.
Huh. So that's how it is.
Just incredible like phrasing, honestly. Whoa. You okay? Is this the first time we've ever seen her like wince or even being a little bit of distress? Oh, the change of the color as well. The flowers that she changed with her mood.
What's wrong?
Remember they changed to red when she was felt threatened. Colombian Damsel, what's wrong? The flowers, they turned white.
You should go.
We should go. Why?
What, now? But you really don't look well.
Yeah.
Did something just happen?
Is there anything we can do to help?
100% anything.
No. Aside from answers, I have nothing else to give you in return.
Oh my god, she thinks this is a freaking exchange. No, we're not like, it's not like what's going to happen to the Frost Moon Scions. You don't have to live up to something. We're just going to help. Because she went through the Frost Moon Scions always like, if she couldn't give anything back, she felt like she had nothing to turn to then. It was always about like, please, asking for this, asking for that. We're not looking for anything in return.
This is the price of running away from home a second time.
Are you talking about the Fatui?
Running away from home?
Because she's ran away from the Fatui and from the Frost Moon Scions, right?
Is she heading towards the food? Did all of Paimon's questions make her hungry?
I don't know.
Do you still have many questions? I know I should offer more in return for your kindness.
Oh.
But I'm feeling a little worn out.
Oh no, she looked at the food and kind of said, I have to give you more.
Oh, we're so sorry about that.
Again, everything's an exchange.
But Tsaritsa was right. Freedom always comes with a price.
The Tsaritsa. Sorry, I'm just always stopped in my tracks because whenever even someone talks about Tsaritsa, it's always like a big, important moment. This music is so stunning as well.
She said I could treat the Fatui as a second family, a second home. But in the end, they were no different.
Oh my god.
All they wanted in truth was my power as the moon goddess.
Another exchange, right? Another way, another place that feels like someone's about to accept you, but then there's a coldness to this. And then it explains why she looks at the food and says, like, I can't give you anything else because everything has to be in exchange. You're talking to the Wanderer and Paimon. These guys will help you out for nothing.
I'd rather not dwell on such unhappy memories.
I feel so bad. Like, again, it's like this thing where she's never felt like she's had a home. She's been lonely. And even when she thought she found a home a second time, the Fatui, they just wanted her power. Seems the Fatui can't afford to let go of such a valuable chess piece. So now they're coming for the moon goddess, their damselette in distress. Again, the phrasing here, like, again, he's not saying that she's a valuable chess piece. He's saying that that's how they would see it, right? That's how they would see it. She is a valuable piece for the puzzle that is the Fatui, and that's why they want her back. They don't want her back because they're worried about her, or that they're sad that she's gone.
I have fulfilled my promise to the Tsaritsa, though it has used up much of my power.
Okay.
So you see, this has nothing to do with betrayal.
So whatever she promises Theresa, she follows through on, which again is like, we know the Tsaritsa. From what we know, if you follow through on what you're asked to do, she doesn't care what you do otherwise. So there's some reason that some of the Fatui want her back.
So, you're just staying here for now, resting and recovering your strength?
Yes.
I feel so bad for her already, man. Already.
What about these flowers?
They have grown in Nod Krai for many generations. They're highly sensitive to the ebb and flow of Kuvaki.
Right. So is that what they're sensing within her as well with her mood changes? So it turned white when she's feeling weak. And when they read that day, that was because she was drawing upon her strength. So strength is red, weakness is white is what we're saying. Like surrender, I guess.
At times, I thought about using that relic the Frost Moon Scions had hidden away. I could sense the power within it. But going out is such a hassle. People might see me, and I promised Lauma I wouldn't show myself to anyone. Besides, I know it's gone now anyway.
So she knows it's been taken. She also promised Lauma that she wouldn't leave. I wonder if that's to do with like keeping the secret for now as well.
Really? Lauma asked you to stay in hiding?
Yeah. I wonder if it has something to do with the secret that she's trying to keep.
Uh-oh. She's looking back at the food again.
Oh, because she's like, oh, I have to tell them.
Paimon's still got some little crumb cookies here. You could have these for dessert if you wanted.
Oh my god.
Lauma said she wishes to change the Frost Moon Scions, which is why she asked me to stay out of sight.
Right, to not be dependent on you or the fake moon anymore.
I don't really understand what she meant. And to be honest, it's not something that concerns me. But I wasn't planning to see anyone anyway. If they found their way here themselves, that's hardly my fault.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not your fault at all. If the damsel appeared in front of them now, the Frostmoon Signs might very well think that the Lady Kutar has returned to save them. That's the thing. Their faith would be emboldened. They would no longer be able to change. The idea of changing and moving, and what was the word she used? Correcting the error would never be a thing. It's like the thing of like you tried to change Catholicism today. I know it's different, and like with different actions, a different style, and like a different spirit to it as well, different rules, all this stuff. But I'm saying like if you tried to like change Catholicism now and make people not like follow a different path of Catholicism, and then like Jesus returns, everyone's going back to the original way. Oh, it was right, When you look at it this way, I guess Lauma's actions do make sense. She's trying to make sure that no one's faith is emboldened in someone that, is indifferent to answering them.
Lauma, the Maiden of the Grove. She is quite unlike any Frost Moon Scion I have ever met before. After hearing my story, she actually apologized for how the Frost Moon Scions treated me back then.
I wonder how that felt.
She told us she feels like she's been living on the far side of the moon.
Is that so? I actually got the opposite impression.
In what way?
She's been keeping her true power hidden away, afraid that people might be dazzled by its brilliance, and that they'd no longer be willing to look her way.
Whoa, so she's just the power. Again, we know that she did have a power that was like more resonating with all this the energy around here than other people had, but she might be hiding a power that like is so powerful that might like make people not even want to interact with her. Just like Qatar back then. Maybe her light was simply too bright for anyone else to see her as family. Wow. Relating it to Lauma's like her bright antlers as well, right?
So what do you wish for now?
Yeah, what do you wish for?
I wish to return to the moon
Whoa.
To the home where my story is written.
Look at this freaking track, man. It's so good.
Right now. That is all I wish for.
And with that, the damsel looks up to the sky and falls silent. You and Pine return to the flagship, reflecting everything that happened as you prepare for tomorrow's mission. Whoa. I think every meeting we're going to have with the damselette is going to be absolutely incredible. And there we had this, not only this moment where like we found out more about like the secret, obviously like that Lauma is keeping from her people, the fact that she wants the damselette to stay hidden because that would embolden people's faith in her. 100% would. You see the person who looks exactly like the woman in the statue, you're going to never not believe in that that is ever again. You're never going to have your faith shaken ever again. Ever. But also the idea that her, like the moon to her is like a prologue. It's a part of her story that was like that she doesn't know. It's like because again she was just like she knows the middle end of the story that's happening right now, but she doesn't know why she was born, why she was placed there on the earth, who gave birth to her, who brought her onto this planet, or who brought her onto Tevat. But she does feel that the moon above is her prologue. It is where she will find out her true story. She is a character who is so lonely. And so like without and lonely in a way that's like she doesn't have like a true family, that she sees like so much of life as like an exchange, so much of life as like what can you give me if I can give you something, that even in that moment she even saw the cake and she kept looking back at the cake. The cake was like a symbol to me of like an exchange of what she had for life, like, oh, I have nothing to give you anymore, what can I give you, what do you want, all this stuff, which is like again a very to me like a very dark way of thinking, but at the same time, like that's what like she was kind of brought up to think. She went to the Frost Moon Scions and they, believed in her and they showered her in faith, but they always asked for something in return, something that she couldn't give. Then the Fatui offered her a second home. The Tsaritsa was like, I'll take you in, you can be a part of the family, I'll give you a family. Again, kind of a bit manipulative. And then she fulfilled her promise to Tsaritsa and left because no longer did she feel like she was part of a family. She just once again felt like they were using her powers in exchange for making it feel like a pseudo-family. Such an interesting character. So you have to wait till 8 the next day. Like, every single scene that we have with her is absolutely fantastic. It really is. It's absolutely fantastic. And her design is incredible.
Tonight's the night we infiltrate the Fatui's Experimental Design Bureau. Come on, we better go meet up with the others.
Yeah, this might be, I will say as well, like, if we are doing this as a domain, it might be good, because I think this might be closing in the final act. It might be good to just finish that in the next episode. I have no problem saying that as well. As you guys know, we don't worry about, like, getting the video up by deadlines or getting up to the video to get as much views as possible. I have my audience who I love dearly, and I will upload the videos for you guys and for myself. So we could finish that on Tuesday, possibly. I think that because it seems like that would be like, again, it has to be closing in on the end. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. Might be the last stages, and I want to make sure I have enough time to do everything. I don't want to just cut it off halfway through like a domain if that's it, because again, if it is an infiltration of a domain, then that's what I'm thinking we could do here as well. And in terms of this, as I said, we have 9 days to do this. Do not worry, I will do this. What's going to happen is I'm going to finish Act 1 for next Friday, and then next Sunday you'll have the Clink Clan Clash. I know like I have a slow run out of stuff as well, but to me it's like one of those things I actually kind of prefer it because less chance of spoiling people. Also more people have finished it and more people have done it. Even some of my patrons who I've talked to directly in the Patreon chats have said that they haven't finished it. And even by the way, a bunch of patrons have said to me, yeah, I'm doing this right after Act 1 because I don't know if I'll have time as well. I think a lot of you guys are still haven't finished. Some of you have finished. There's nothing wrong with finishing because again, everyone has different games they're playing. Everyone's different things. Some people only play Genshin. Some people make sure to find time for Genshin. Some people are playing other stuff and then they will get to Genshin. Some people are just okay, I'll get to it when I get to it. Everyone has different priorities, right? Of course. But yeah, let's go to the meeting spot and see what happens next, and we'll probably end the video before we go into anything serious, because again, if it is going to be a domain, or if it's a big part of the story, I generally don't want to where's the meeting point, by the way? I generally don't want to get to a stage where we're halfway through the dungeon and I'm I'm super tired, let's leave it, because again, I know I yap a lot as well. So so the meeting point is over here. Oh, okay, so that makes sense. We're gonna be traveling through this area then. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Because we can't fast travel here. That makes perfect. I couldn't have asked for something more perfect. We're exploring as well. Yeah, that's perfect. Because like obviously like if it was in a place we already know, but this is what I wanted as well. I wanted to be able to like explore this place more. Which is the best place to travel from? Just like here to go to there, yeah. 100%. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Because again, here's the thing, I think it would be like as I said, just one of the worst things ever from like I'm like in the middle of a dungeon going, I see you guys very soon. You know, bye-bye. We don't want to do that anyway. Yeah, and also, as I said, I'll be doing an exploration video where we're going to be doing like a cleanup of Krai and all this stuff as well. I'll be doing world quests, all this stuff. I'm very excited to get into all this stuff as well. Look at that. It's very exciting for me. It's very, very exciting for me. And in terms of the wishes, by the way, I said last time the assassin gave me a bunch of gems. Like this lovely, lovely, lovely person gave me some gems. I don't think I'm going to wish on the Chronicle Batter, even though I really would want Sino because it's a risk. It is a risk, and while like I'm, sometimes I'm up for a risk, it's one of those situations where it's like we better wait for a character we want to play as. For Lauma, she's fun, but like I think that even though she was like really cool and really fun, I think you guys could tell like I didn't resonate with her combat as I would like say like when we played as like Hu Tao or when we played as like a Vaughn or something like that, or an Nefer. It's different, right? It's definitely different. So I'll wait. There's no problem saving and waiting, for sure. Should we? No, we shouldn't explore in the daytime. We'll get the natural aspects of this as well. There's another work quest over here as well. Again, I don't want to bump into work because we did an amazing one last time, a really fun one last time. That's whatever that is. That's a serious world quest. Look at that. They have a big freaking truck over there. Holy hell. But yeah, we'll be doing exploration videos. Not Krai is going to be a lot of stuff that's happening on the channel lately. And because I'm doing like 2 Honkai videos, is this like a mini game? Because I'm doing Honkai videos as well, by the way, it actually kind of feels like the classic Genshin schedule in a way, because I'm like doing like Hoyo videos 4 times a week that are all like 2 hours or so, It feels interesting to go back to it. It has been invigorating as well. It has been. What is that? We've seen something like this before, right? It says 10? Oh, we have to find... Oh, I remember. Yes. We have to find 10 of these, right? Around the place. But I actually didn't finish that puzzle last time, so... I don't know if I'll finish it now. But we got time. Again, I'm not... Look at... What the hell is that? Why do they have like a freaking transformer over there? Yeah, like I'm not in any rush. I'm playing the game. I'm living within this world. Krais are home for the next while. So we have 2 over there. Oh, Midsummer Berry. Nice. Thank you so much. Gorgeous cave area over here as well. That would lead down to here as well, I guess, at the same time too. I'm not sure where the machines would be, but they should be hanging around here, right? I actually love the flat area here as well. Oh, yeah, they're everywhere.
Not bad. It's all yours.
What happened? 8? So it's gone to 7? And it unlocks what? It's okay. Every bit unlocks another chest. That's perfect because that gives us a sense of achievement even if I fail to find everything. Love that. The game cares about my poor feelings. It cares. To get my impressions, I guess I was walking through here with Krai so far. What? I want to do one of these, man. Look, I see these barriers up all the freaking time. But to give my impression, Krai so far, just one of the most stunning locations I've been into. I love the combination of nature, fantasticism, like mysticism, folklore, and industrialism. I love it all together. It's fantastic. It looks great. The characters so far have been so interesting that I just genuinely can't wait to meet more of the characters. Nefer, for example, was a character I
Go on,
adored seeing. Just such a cool character design.
Later.
Maybe we'll wait for Nefer to be on the banner or something like that. I think that'd be really cool as well. Jahoda was Jahoda, wasn't it? Jahoda? Really, really, really funny, cartoonish character who was really fun to be around. You check if they're up here as well. It just feels like they did such a good job with the all the cultural aspects as well, like that. It just feels like a different world almost instantly. Ah, hello. Oh, you're not one of the ones that we have to protect? I guess they usually have feet, don't they? What I never understand these puzzles fully, but I guess we have to move the one over here as well, maybe? I hope you guys have been enjoying my Not Krai stuff. I've been having like a really fantastic time. Not Krai, as I said, like location-wise. Am I supposed to just not be able to move, like control the movement of that character, I guess? Okay, we got 3 of those. I'm pretty happy with 3 of those for now. But I love the way this land is kind of like just like a rocky path with some water strewn about it as well. And look, you can see that in the distance as well. It's really pretty too. It's really cool stuff. Really, really cool stuff. Let's check over here. At least we can see in the distance, maybe. I was gonna say Sheshnaya I'm coming, but that's probably like Oktanalan. It is Oktanalan. What? I was like, oh, it's probably Oktanalan. Yeah, it is. What are you? Oh my god, look at this big rhino thing. Oh my. Have we seen these before? We probably have.
Fulfill our path.
Beautiful music as well, isn't it? What is that? What is that over there, by the way? You see that? It is insane. That like mech thing. Let me stop and then we can just do this. Which again, see Lolly and Gaming together. It wasn't me who someone else suggested that, but they also they're in the trials they're supposed to get her as well. Someone else suggested that, and yes, 100%. I think they're in the trials together, right?
Cool. This stuff looks dope.
I think it's actually one of the... Look how beautiful this grassy land is as well. I think that one of the things that's really good about my playthrough that I love so much for me personally, and not just about viewing stuff, because, you know, I'm not going to be like, oh, my playthrough is so amazing, but... Is that... Yeah, that's the tree from Good and Evil, which is incredible. That's Oktanalan, right? That is Oktanalan. Ochtanalan, sorry, Ochtanalan. I love the little houses as well, the little homes. So cool. Oh, this is like literally near Nasha Town again. That's so cool. We got into like an... Wait, are you one of the people that has to go over here? Little otters over there too. More enemies over there. Let's get that chest too. I'm in full on this like new region mode, as you can probably tell. Great view in Nasha Town as well, right? Are you supposed to head over there? What is it doing? Does it want me to follow? Do you have to shoot it? Wait, did it avoid my shooting? What do we have to... Well, it does want me to follow, okay. But how do we follow? We have to go up high to follow it. Right? It's up here. Oh my god, that's Ocean Island, right? That is. So we can go over here like this as well. We have very low stamina, which means we're probably gonna die. But what if we land on top of it?
Incoming.
I don't know what it wants from me then at that point. Maybe you guys can tell me like what it wants there, and we'll keep exploring for a bit as well, and then we'll try and figure stuff out after that as well. Sure. That's the best way to go about it. That's the best way to go about it, for sure. Get this item over here too. I'll try bump into it one more time and see if that does anything. But I'm not sure. Man, it's so cool seeing the like fontaine in the distance as well. That's over here. It's obviously like this is a great power as well. It's such a great ability to have. Maybe we have to like go near the block. No? Oh, maybe we have to do this. Do you think so? It is that. We're assembling it. Okay, cool. It was that. That's very interesting. Okay. That's not on our chest. Okay, they're everywhere. That's awesome. Okay, very cool. I see Lolly just resting as we were doing that. Deserved.
Return to the skies.
Deserved rest. I love seeing Nashi down here like this as well. Okay, so... like, we can head to get this one over here. Yeah. Oh my god. Look at even, like, the stone coming out here as well. It's such an unusual, like, fragmentation for stone as well, isn't it? It always looks so interesting and weird. I mean, not quite has that energy to it, right? It has like this feel, again, the mixture of mechanical, industrial, fantastical, magical nature. Like it's all mixed together and it looks fantastic. It really does. Love this area over here as well. Yeah. We can activate this over here and see what this is up here. Oh, the music is so good. Actually, we should probably go to the other side of the Black Sands as well, right? What is... we saw this in the distance. It's like another like area for again, all industry. Look at all these cranes and stuff he gets as well. So we have to activate that crane in some way. I can never do that very well. And that activates this building over there. Do we then walk on it? What happens here now? Do we go over here? Or do you have to find another piece to add into that as well? Or is it? There's this here. But do we bring the block back over this way somehow? Like if I do this. No? There's so many like different interesting puzzles that I'm never going to truly understand about this. Like, well, I will. You guys are probably like, hey, this is how you do this and this is how you do that. But even here now, I'm just like, what do we even do here?
Return to the skies.
So interesting. Let's get this waypoint up here anyway. I love looking at the locations anyway, you know? Seeing all the different cranes, seeing that they're working in different spaces as well. So cool. So cool. Still gorgeous. I can't stop just stopping to look at some stuff over here as well. Oh, we were going to get the chest over there, weren't we? Behind us, but we're here now. Look at this chest.
Teamwork is dreamwork by royal decree. Get up! Fulfill our pact.
Such. I actually. Okay. I should have used a lot of these moves beforehand, but it's okay. We also have visual. Visual move going on in the background. Or is it even going on anymore? It might not be. Okay, we made a mistake. It's okay.
As you wish, mate.
I always like, make mistakes when it comes to like what we should press first.
You two.
Love this move.
Time to end them.
With every bit of my heart.
I summon thee. Going in.
So fun. And we get the mixture of the C6 official now as well, which is fantastic. Oh my god, driving the poor rhino off the wall, off the cliff. Great stuff.
Where do you want this stuff delivered to, boss?
Boss. That's gorgeous as well. Look at all the stuff over there, look. Just a constant barrage of like gorgeous scenery all the time. And it's gorgeous in its own way. Like it's not like demanding that it's like this like glistening place, which glistening places can be pretty too, you know? In fact, that was one of the major features of like Fontaine. It was like this beautiful glistening place on the surface that was a little bit darker underneath. Oh, Wild Hunt down there as well. Yeah, we're gonna have to go down there at some point for sure. A little bit of Wild Hunt stuff going on. Like, see all the, like, I see this stuff here and it genuinely excites me. Just random scrap river, because this is how they work. They pick up pieces of scrap in certain places. They do work in different places. Even Aino says that she will just like try to salvage anything. They're salvagers. And you see that in every aspect of this world as well. It's so cool how they do this. What are these, by the way? These floating masses. I'm not even quite sure. But then that's part of the fun of like being here is like I'm not quite sure exactly what's happening. Was it wait, they trapped a little creature in there? How do we break this? Is there something nearby to break it? Oh, another one of these guys up here. I'm gonna feel bad that we can't get that. Please tell me how to get those down there as well. There's so much stuff where I'm just like, I do not know what I'm doing in this world. Legitimately so. So much. Do you have to find a way to connect them together? Is it like this? No, we can't. It has to do with this over here then. This not Krai just like is constantly confusing me as to what to do. You know, constantly. Like, what do I do now? Oh. Was that good? So we're still gonna be finding these little guys everywhere. Even in this location, it's not just in the general vicinity at all times. So now there's going to be 3 left. So we'll probably get a chest out of this. We've done a good job with that puzzle. How do I set... Oh yeah, Gom doing his dance. How do I set free these characters? Everything feels like I'm inside a storybook here. It really does. Hello, do you mind if I get this chest off you?
Fulfill our pact! On, reveal thyself!
So again, this here is really good.
East Papa, get him! Dost thou wish to win?
We don't have Fischl's power, but we do have the... Wait, do we not have them? Oh, we didn't. I waited too long. Again, it's like, it's my usage of these characters. Like, I have the right idea all the time. I just never have the right execution, I feel like. Which is, it's okay.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
This again? Okay, here we go. We got this. Oh, thank you, Seed Lolly. I don't think Seed Lolly's like fully leveled to a full degree, but like because she's like a support character here, but she still does some good damage. So it's good to have her around the place as well. Is this just like connected? I guess it's just something that's connected to the world there. There's still a lot to travel here as well. So let's go down and get our chest here, and then we'll move on to the other waypoints as well up here too. As I said, we will have like a clean up Nod Krai thing where we like explore like a lot more Nod Krai, and I'll do the same thing where I ask, well, you can ask your topics and stuff like that as well, and we'll have fun that way. So it's not just gonna be like me doing it here by myself. Yeah, we'll get this chest and we'll get to the next waypoint, which would be Blue Amber Lake. I'm very excited about seeing this, but I think that I kind of want to travel through here. And then maybe go up through here, see if we can get up through here to Blue Amber Lake. So we'll mark this on the map. But I generally want to, like, see if we can travel, pass by the Wild Hunt. The Wild Hunt still interests me so much.
What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain?
You tell him! You tell him on trinkets! That sounded like I was saying she has to tell him. No, I mean like you tell official. Tell official right now or else. And then we can just like travel through. I guess we're fast traveling to here, but yeah, it's still here. The wild hunt is down here. There's so many things to do. There really is. There's a lot of traveling around the place. So cool. Even in the place of the wild hunt, there's like a glistening purple off this too.
Oz, reveal thyself. Everybody stand back.
Lovely. Again, it's one of those things where you have to hit them hard as well. Oh, I actually, it's just instinct. It's instinct to press triangle. It's instinct. The whole point of my build with Garmin is like a trifecta of things. You know what I mean?
Shadow Raven, let night fall. I'm going in. Suffer the wrath of evil. Fulfill our pact.
If it can still be active now. Yeah, it's the fact we have to destroy the wild hunt. And then also we have to deal with the fact that they then have to be like crystallized afterwards as well. Is like the only way to defeat them. It adds like a layer of like fear to them. It's like if you're going to fight them, you better be sure that you're here for the long haul. It's not just like you know, put their health down and that's it.
Show no mercy. He's lolling. He's Papa. Mighty mythical beast.
Yeah, I like the combination. But I think there might be some like lack of leveling of what you call it, like the like artifacts or maybe something like that as well, because I feel like, you know, they could be a lot better. It's a good team that could be even better, I feel like. So let's see if we can maybe focus on like that as well. I might do something with them at some point too. Right now I'm leveling up Mulani, so. Look at this. In the nighttime especially, this looks gorgeous. This looks so pretty. Are we going to be able to climb up here? Are we going to be able to reach up here? I don't think so, but if I do this. Yeah. Is this... Where is this now? This is just the sea over here. To get to the lake, we'll have to travel up around here. That's the goal for today. I want to see the lake before we finish off the Eddie video, right? I definitely want to see the lake. Hello. A Frost Knight Scion.
Stand back. Get to work. Show no mercy.
And hopefully Goblin would be good against these type of guys.
Midnight
Oh yeah, it's pretty good.
You two. Time to end.
Up to it, Manzai.
But obviously odds has gone away as well. Lovely stuff. Man, like going into a new world, like you have so much new things to like obtain. You know what I mean? Everything is like brand new. The chests are plentiful. The world itself has like so much, like there's so much like environmental storytelling. Look, someone used to stay here. There's beer bottles everywhere. There's so much new experiences to be had, honestly. It feels like we get a new open world game every single region. Well, we kind of do. Nocturnal Blessing. To go up. Wow, okay. And that's what we do to get up here. But I guess we can like, we could have crossed the bridge up there if we wanted to go up there. In fact, I actually think it might be the best option, right? Let's go out here and look at this, and we can go back and cross the bridge. Because that's where we're heading, right? To infiltrate over there. That has to be... Oh my god, there's so many freaking like quests. That's another quest for sure. Oh my god, guys. Like there's a mountain of world quests. There's a mountain, and I actually am very excited for this. Because I want to do some, like, again, we're not just going to do the big serious ones, just like we did last time. We did the Tal Shard one. I want to do the fun ones as well, like the Weasel one we did. I want to do, like world quests like we did in Fontaine. You know, like, it doesn't all have to be, like, just the ones that are, like, deemed to be, like, again, we will do the important ones, of course, like, quote-unquote important. But I also, at the same time, too, would like to do the fun ones, like, say, like, the Tal Shard one. The Tal Shard one, for me, is, like, one of my favorite world quests in Genshin. Still, when I think about it right now, I have such a happy face about, oh my god, the boat over there as well. Look at the boat in the fog. And getting a better look at the Fatui facility. There's like buildings all around it as well. Where are we going? Oh, I was supposed to get this. We could definitely level up the moon goddess statue now. Guys, this is amazing. This is so freaking good. We don't have a key to this, don't we now? Yeah, we do not. Let's go get this here. That's not beat around the bush with this. That boat in the distance in the fog is one of my favorite visuals. It's kind of spooky. It's definitely kind of spooky. The Wild Hunt just sees Lolly coming in and runs. Is that the last two? That might be the last. Well, there's 3 left, are there? Or is there 2 left? Let's see.
Return to the skies.
And there's also Fatui over there. Man, this is gigantic. There's so much here. No, that's a quest as well. There's so many quests. And I hope it doesn't sound like I'm just like, oh, I'm avoiding the quest. But I am avoiding the quest just because, like, obviously, like, I want to do the world quests, like, in different videos and stuff like this. What is over here? What are you doing, game? There's so much. Look, we came to watch the Blue Lake, right? That's what we're gonna do, right? That is like DNA. So we have to remember some places we have to come back to, right? For sure. Where is this on the map? We have to remember some places to come back to. Yeah, just for the end of today's video, because we're going to do a discussion as well. Let's cross this bridge and have a look at the Blue Lake. This place is gigantic, guys. It's so big. Not a bad thing at all. Oh. I'm sorry, but they're like in plain sight. Okay, we're not getting that one. That's not going to be gotten. Okay. Where's the bridge? Was that the blue? That's it. The Blue Amber Lake. What is that in the... We actually are going this way, so we might as well get that item. What is that on the Blue Amber Lake?
Take me up.
I kind of want to see it in the daytime as well, because it seems like it does feel a bit different, doesn't it? Like, what's all that on the lake? Like, not only like the building over here, but like all the different like things around it as well. Oh my god, there's like treasure hoarders over here as well. It's like a boat or a ship or something. That for me is definitely like a good place to end our exploration for today.
I'll thank the stars for you later.
What we're probably going to do is, since the meeting point is up this way, I'm going to get this one next time. We're going to just walk through here, and then we're going to explore these other places as well as we go forward as well. There's so much to explore, so many places we can explore, so many different locations. There's so many different waypoints. It's incredible how big this place is already. And there's even a place over here as well. That's probably the Fatui area. It's insane. It's genuinely insane how big this place is. Let's go back to the statues. Because again, I saw... Oh no, it's pretty in dusk as well. And the nighttime it looked a bit different, but now look, it's like shining off the water. Tolfin? Can I see what's like in daytime? Like in the morning? So this is what it looks like in the morning. This is just not Krai. Okay. Fantastic. Alright. Let's go back to like a statue. Maybe we'll go back to over here and we'll worship the statue. And then we'll have a little chat about all the stuff that's been happening here. There we go. Our first leveling of the statue here. Nice stuff. And we got that key is what we need too. Okay, so yeah, let's just hang out here for a bit then. I think it's one of those things where like I might have to just turn down the volume as like these characters do their idle animations for a bit. That's just usually what happens. But that's okay. Oh my god, it's a little cat house. Oh, me too, gorgeous. Okay, so we came back from our trip, and you know Paimon was being very sweet, but then we found out that someone actually did steal the relic. Whether that's our sister, whether it's someone in Fatui, like it's pointing towards the Fatui. But it's one of those situations where now our character in such an interesting way is like questioning, do we even know our sister, right? And even like Nefer said this to us too, do you know your sister? She made a point to make sure to let us know like, hey, like, do you truly know her? Because that's something that we've been questioning this whole time as well. We have been questioning that idea, or our Aether's been questioning that idea, do I truly know my sister? And that's the thing, it's like the shoes that she's walked in, and that's a big theme of this episode too. It's like, from like comparing it to Lauma and comparing it to like, you know, all the other characters too, we don't know what path our sister has truly walked fully. We've seen some of her traces, like whether it's with Yaranara or like, you know, where we met her a few times and seen what the stuff she's been doing, but you truly don't know the actions that she's taken, like literally, right? In the literal sense. So you don't know what a person has gone through. And again, I said it last time, when we finally meet up with our sister, it's going to be beautiful. And when we can finally be together and like be a family again, it's going to be beautiful. But both of them are going to be changed forever. Not just Lumine, Aether as well. Both of them are changed forever. Legitimately so. And that was a big theme with this as well. And again, we went to like find Nefer and Jahoda as well. Jahoda, which again, two amazing introductions for characters. Nefer being so interesting. She's a curator of like information and sells information. And I found her to be so serious and like meticulous. And in a way funny too. Like her relationship with Jahoda is very funny too. And you can see there's like a sweet side to her as well. She does care about things too. But she's like this impartial information provider for a bit of cash as well at the same time too. And that's like, I guess, where we found out that the Fatui stopped looking for the item, the relic, which means that the Fatui probably have it in their possession. If they stopped looking for the relic all of a sudden, that means that they no longer have a need to find the relic, which either indicates that they were told to stop looking for the relic or that they actually already have the relic. That's what it usually is in that sense. There's no other way of like, well, there is other ways of looking at it. You don't know why they did that, but like there's a sense of like, that could be why they did that. We told Lauma that we actually tried to like, we helped our sister, you know, find the relic. But again, the most understanding, caring forest, you know, being ever, she comes to us and say, hey, like, you know, it means you are worthy, but also I understand because again, as we said, it makes Aether human. The fact that you decided to help your sister means that you're kind of probably like very trustworthy as well, because again, you would do that for family. But again, that's what family kind of does. I'm not saying family like just does bad things for each other. I'm saying family like, you know, we'll support each other. And it makes Aether so much more human. It makes him, even if he already was a human to me, but like that's such a grounding aspect as well. And how shy he was because they were complimenting him like, you're a great hero. It was such a beautiful moment, but very like awkward moment for him, of course. But I just found it, again, so humanizing. We know when you like, everyone's done something wrong in their life, you know, something small or big, you know, I think in a sense. Obviously, there's some stuff that like, obviously, I'm not saying like, you know, big serious crimes. I'm saying like, you know, someone's like, you know, told a fib once in their lives, and someone has like, you know, made a mistake in their lives. And then, you know, you hear someone that like, you know, is affected by that thing that you did. And this is mostly, you know, it kind of happens when like you're a kid, but I feel like Aether's kind of showing the adult way to handle this, which is like, it's all, you feel that guilt of being praised by someone who like, you know that you know something, and then you have to tell them in the end. And that's a very great approach. And honestly, that shows trust as well. It's like, I know you did something wrong, but you told us in the end. And you had like a reasoning to do so. And I think that's a fantastic thing that Aether showed there as well with those characters. I love Jahoda showing up in this very cartoony fashion, and Nefer tried to like kind of convince her not to do this job, but obviously she accepted. And then Nefer, this is why I think there's a sweet aspect to Nefer too. She kind of fired her so she would get her full commission so she can come back after she completes the job as well. So it is motivation to complete the job and come back alive, but also it's, you know, a way so she can keep the money for this like very, very tough quest that she's about to go on as well with our characters. Again, just really, funny interaction, great interaction. Nefer's design is like a top 10 design for me almost instantly. I love the design, love the colors. I love the yellow on the lips as well, is really cool too. The gold mixed with the green, the dark forest green looks so good too. Really cool character. And Jahoda is very adorable as well. we talked with after that we talked about the stuff with that. We already talked about the connection with our relationship with our sister to like how Lauma's feeling. But Lauma basically like is a character who throughout her entire life knew that the sky was fake, knew that but she couldn't tell anyone and couldn't have it confirmed throughout her whole life because she felt that when people were pointing towards the moon, that's what you pray towards. She felt nothing. She felt the moon was in a different direction. So not only did she know that the moon goddess wasn't answering them, but also she knew that the sky was fake. And that to her like drove her crazy. And it's such a beautiful aspect of the story that when we told her, hey, you're not crazy, she almost like, it was like a whimper. She left out like this big gust of air almost, like involuntarily. It felt like, as I said, someone just lifted a weight off her shoulders. You're not crazy. What you have seen is true. You're not crazy. And I think it's such like a beautiful thing to say to someone like, hey, like you're not crazy. What you say is what you've seen is true. Right? Sorry, I just moved around for a second there. Oh, Jesus. Put the controller down. And she told us that she had like this special resonance that basically like, while everyone else can feel the resonance of Kuveki, she can feel it in like it's a tsunami hitting her, like waves crashing against her, which again would be so, you're feeling that resonance all the time. You can never forget about it. And as like later on, the Damsel talked about the idea of like, she has something that is so powerful that she's keeping a secret, that a light so bright that she couldn't, that she'd be worried that people would look at her in that way, right? That's what Damsel was saying. She was worried that people would see her in a different way when she wants to be approachable and she wants to help people, as we have seen her help people in that sense too. But yeah, she cut her hand open and we see the scars all over her hands, which signifies that she is also like someone who is helping people all the time. And that blood, that silver blood, was what cured that character, but which again showcases that she does so much for these people. But what she truly wants is for the error in their belief to be corrected. And the error in their belief is that they believe that the moon goddess is answering them, and they believe that the moon that they're worshipping is the actual moon, when all this time they've been praying to something different. And she's worried that their faith will be shaken in that moment. And I think as a character, that makes her such a beautiful, interesting character, because now she's someone who has dealt with this idea of a lack of faith in what they've believed in, but she has her own beliefs and has seen like, or what she felt was the truth of her life. And this whole time she's felt that there was like this error in this, like in the people around her, but she still strived to help them. Whilst the moon goddess wasn't answering, she's the one who has been answering this whole time. And she's been picking up the slack of that, like, and it's not Kutar, it's not Damsel, it's not Columbina's prerogative. It's not her job to do that. She doesn't have to do that. But she's been picking up the slack of this, like, quote unquote, I say slack, but I don't mean to make it seem like Columbina has to do this, but she's been doing whatever they believe, like, she's been helping them as much as she can, since the moon goddess truly kind of isn't answering in that sense too. We also saw Wilhelmina as well. Wilhelmina, like, has some doubts as well about the situation too, and how people are treating Lauma, and she believes Lauma is not getting, like, maybe the admiration she deserves, and she's saying that it's going to be her last night. I don't know what that means, but I just wanted to put it in there because Wilhelmina is clearly going to be an important character. No idea what that means though, but that is like a scary prospect. The idea of like, what does she mean by like, oh, this is gonna be my last night with when I fight the Fatui. So we know the Fatui are gonna go there, and we're heading towards the Fatui in the other sense too, towards their place too. We brought a bunch of treats to the Damselet. The Damselet's still an ethereal, in an ethereal, beautiful area, a magical character. I love talking to her. Every aspect of talking to her is so like amazing, because like I just like it draws you in. She's a character that's so interesting, and now we saw like a different side to her as well. We talked about that lonely aspect we felt last time, people putting stuff on her name and stuff like this, and now we know that she's a character that all she has to her name that she knows was from her birth is a song that she sings. So she sings this song probably out of comfort. She's escaped from the Fatui, or left the Fatui and left the Frostmoon Science, and she described it as leaving quote unquote two homes, when we know in reality it was kind of like this exchange that they had with both places. The Fatui wanted her for her power and pretended that, not pretended, but like, I don't know how to say it, like kind of like it didn't feel like a home. The Frostmoon Science wanted to, again, the greed, they wanted all want, but they, but she couldn't give them all the stuff that she wanted. So again, it's one of those things where like she had this torment inside her. It's like, I can't give these people what they want. I can give the Fatui my power, but that's not what I want to give them. I don't want to give them their power, my power, in exchange for this fake family stuff. So she escaped all of it and now is like recuperating her power in this place. And again, the Fatui clearly want her back because they want her power. The people, the Frostmoon Science, want her back because they want their wishes granted. There's something that people want from her in every single direction. You know, maybe you could say like, you know, different levels of quote unquote selfishness or whatever. But I do not think that the damsel is being selfish. I think it's actually just a beautiful thing that she's gone off and done stuff by herself, that she's indifferent from the world, that she doesn't want to see the world. Because she's a character that is lonely, that is obviously like, you know, without a home and has that pain inside of her, like for not having a home. But she obviously doesn't want a fake home either, people that just like her for a certain reason, right? Even with the cakes things, like how I interpreted it was like two things. Is like she was like, it was an exchange, when in reality we just wanted to soften the whole situation, right? To like, you know, and again, you could say it is an exchange because in our heads we did think like maybe we'll be able to get more answers if like in this too. But like at the end of the day, even when she was like in pain, I hope she knows that like Wander and Paimon would help her out in any situation. I thought it was so sad how like she was like, I'm so tired, I can't help you even more, even though you gave me all this stuff, because again, her life is built on the idea of like want. What can I give you back? She said she fulfilled the Tsaritsa's role for her and her guide, the thing she asked her to do, which then to me means that she no longer is binded by Tsaritsa, because Tsaritsa is a character who doesn't care what you do on the side as long as you do your job. And if she's done her job for Tsaritsa, then that means maybe the Fatui are looking for in a rogue way. Because again, I also thought it was out of character for the Tsaritsa. Maybe I did. Maybe I'm just like interpret the Tsaritsa in a different way. I also thought it was out of character for Tsaritsa to want to take over Nod Krai, right? It just doesn't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I know like they all have their different motives, and every single Fatui member has a different motives. Like obviously the Marionette has different motives, but maybe just isn't what didn't come into my head. This idea of taking over Nod Krai, just as maybe we're gonna learn something new about the Tsaritsa that I didn't realize, in a sense that I thought that she wouldn't want the damselette to do anything more than she was asked to do. The same way she lets Child go about his business until he's needed. You know, the same way the Knave is allowed to do her business until he's needed. She doesn't care about what she did in Fontaine. It's whatever is needed here. Although that was a part of like probably what the Tsaritsa wanted as well. But yeah, she's such an interesting character. I love the design of the damselette as well. And her story, to me, again, is a lonely story. She's looking to the moon because that is where her prologue is. She doesn't have a beginning to her story, which makes her a character who, like, again, is pretty lost and pretty lonely because she doesn't know where she's from, where she's born. She has a middle of her story. We don't know what the end is, but she wants to return to the moon itself. In a literal, probably in a figurative sense as well. So she can finally understand who she is and where she's from and find that missing piece of the puzzle. Her home isn't here with the Frost Moon Signs. It's not with the Fatui. It's with something else. She broke my heart. She did break my heart. I was looking upon her and, like, I just wanted to, like, you know, tell her, like, hey, whatever you need, we got you. Nothing in exchange. Do not worry about it whatsoever. Even if you don't answer any more questions, we will help you out. Because she is just a character that instantly just breaks my heart when I look at her. She's obviously very powerful, and her mood obviously changes with those flowers as well. And she is scary in a sense too with how powerful she is. But I think she's also a character that, like, is so indifferent to the world as well. And, like, you know, so, and again, we talk about that loneliness and not knowing her place where she belongs. That if you do not bother her, and if you do not hurt her, she's not going to hurt you. She's not going to damage. The only reason she got angry is because she thought that we were threatening. That's the only reason. But she's such an interesting character as well in that sense too. Now we're heading towards the Fatui Stronghold. Guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. I'm having so much fun with this. We're going to probably, like, I think it might be the conclusion. If we're heading to a Fatui Stronghold, that seems like very conclusive, like maybe a final boss of like Act 1. But we'll see how it goes. Tomorrow, sorry, not tomorrow. The next episode will be on Friday. Then the next episode after that will be on Sunday, which will probably be the event, I'd say. And then probably end of Act 1, if it is the end of Act 1, on Friday. And then Sunday will be the event. And then next week, week after that, we'll start Act 2. And see where it goes from there. Thank you so much to my patrons of the highest tier. My patrons keep all this going as well as my YouTube members. Tyfire 2, Jamie Bull, Jana the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicius Felix, Yule, Radish, Anusta, Lynx Markey, Assassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Liam, High Kasperian, Jared Beanham, at the highest tier of my YouTube, Royal Gamer 7, and Blasco. And I'll see you all so soon. Bye bye.